I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another player review. Adrissa Gay out tomorrow. That one made a bit of a mistake with unlocking. I did a Golovin first. I've now got Adrissa Gay and played a few games with him, so that will be done by tomorrow. But I probably would have done Golovin first anyway. But like I said, I made a mistake. I was actually doing. I wasn't doing through balls with Premier League players. I think. Well, actually, no, I was. I was doing with 3-star weak foot rather than skill moves. So I was using like Matter or something, and it was the other way right. Anyway, doesn't matter. So Golovin, 89 rated, centre mid, objective card. Very good actually for an objective card. EA have done all right actually with objectives. I do like them. I think it's not just Adrissa Gay and Golovin. It's the last few actually. Like João Pedro has been very good. I like Sabitzer as well. He's actually my main weekend league team at the moment, albeit off chem, but still does a good job. And all of them, apart from maybe Boga and Dilro's son, those two. Boga wasn't too bad actually. Dilro's son was awful. Didn't even review him. But yeah, the rest of them have been actually pretty good. And Golovin is no exception at all. Some really nice stats across the board. Now, incidentally, I know he has got an artist on him. I did want to give him an engine. I don't have any, and they're extinct. So, you know, what are you going to do? So, unfortunately, I've had to just stick an artist on him and hope no one notices. No, I hope that that's just going to be enough. I say I hope it's enough. Obviously, I play the games. I know exactly what he's all about. And I think the engine probably would benefit him more than that artist. I mean, well, it definitely would. It would make him feel a little bit more responsive on the ball. Not that he isn't anyway, to be fair to him. 4-star is really nice. High work rates. Might not be to everyone's taste. I quite like it myself because I'm going to play him as a cam, in a central cam actually, in a 4-2-3-1. That is the formation of choice right now, isn't it? I used to play 4-1-2 and 2 narrow, which I know a few people still play, but I do like that 4-2-3-1. Let me know in the comments what formation do you like. I might do a formation video on the Patreon soon. If you're interested in that, link for that is down below as well. But for Golovin, he's got really nice stats that suit this position and the work rates that suit that sort of cam role, because obviously I don't want him to stay forward. I want him to come back into the midfield, help out, get involved, help get the ball forward. I play a possession based game these days, so him coming back into the midfield really does help me out a lot. And his passing is very good, whether it be raking it, long ball, and there's some evidence of that in the clips. Quite a lot of clips actually, considering I wouldn't say I've not played any like less games with him or anything, but considering it's sort of I've managed to get it done and review him, and I have nearly more clips to show you than I do in a normal review. He gets involved a lot. In fact, I've left a lot of clips out because there's a lot to talk about with Golovin. So, good pace, good acceleration. Acceleration not as good as the sprint speed, but we'll let that slide for now. 91 positioning is very good. Shot power is excellent. Long shots are really good. The finishing is 87, but I do have a few things to talk about with regards to that. His balance reactions not the best, 85-82, but his dribbling, ball control 92-91, agility is 91, that's very good. Composure is 88, which is very good as well. Decent defensive stats considering you'd probably want to play him more as an attacking player. I mean, that's the team I've got him in. Not everyone on full chem, but I'm alright with it, you know. I'm hoping to upgrade that hour, both on Road to Glory and this account, actually, to the team of the season from some sort of upgrade pack. I'm going to go absolutely ballistic with French League upgrade packs this week. Hopefully get that Neymar, Mbappe, Ben Yedder, and Aouar. I'm not asking for much, surely. Anyway, Golovin. Let's talk about him then, because when I first started playing with him, I didn't really get on with him. I called him a few bad words a few times. The first couple of goals that you'll see him score are indeed penalties. He didn't earn that one, but he put it away, I wouldn't say well enough. He nearly missed, to be fair. His penalties are 65, so I wouldn't recommend taking them with him. But if I'm reviewing a player, whether it be a centre-back or a midfield or whatever, I'll always take the penalties with him just to get them a goal, really. But Golovin, let's talk about the good first. Let's have a bit of a sandwich. I do like these sandwiches. So the good thing, he's got plain black boots. Gotta love it. I know a lot of people won't actually read too much into that and you think I'm joking. I'm being deadly serious. I am a very basic bitch and I like plain black boots and he's got them and it pleases me greatly. So anyway, he's good on the ball. initial sort of dribbling, ball control, movement is very good. What you saw there was just a little nudge, and that's where that strength is a problem. So this is where the sandwich comes in, right? So the sandwich is the complement of he's very good on the ball. His drag backs are very nice. His sort of ball roll stop and things like that. And then the other flip side of the coin is if he does go shoulder to shoulder and you end up trying to get round someone, if he gets nudged, he's going to fall over. The balance isn't particularly amazing at 85. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not amazing. And then, of course, the strength. He just can't stay upright properly half the time. That's one of the reasons why we have so many set pieces and penalties, though, is because he does get knocked off the ball and therefore wins penalties quite easily, which is nice. But the flip side of that coin is that if you don't win a penalty, you're not going to get a free kick. You're going to lose the ball, whereas you could maybe have gone on to score. That goal there where he assisted Jamie, was it Jamie Vardy that he assisted? Where he got the assist anyway. And again, he was going to go down under the challenge. I mean, that to be fair, though, I needed that for Yedders Sidekick as well, that unlock, which is really irritating. I needed that through ball from Vardy. That's why Vardy's on the pitch, by the way. But yeah, that's really irritating. But yeah, that's probably the most annoying thing about him, actually. Nothing to do with the balance and reactions or anything. It's just that if he gets his shirt gets tugged a little bit or he gets shoulder barged or anything like that, he's going to just go over. The other thing was his finishing is quite inconsistent. This is a double stuffed sandwich, so we're going to give 2 negatives in a row. But his finishing is a little bit inconsistent. Like sometimes he can score really good goals, and then the next minute he's missing sitters. I don't really know why that is. 87 finishing isn't exactly a bad stat to have. This is a pretty long-winded clip, but it's it started by Golovin, and I wanted to show you that it ended up in a goal. So you don't always have to be in control of a player for him to have an impact. He drew a couple of players out with his positioning. That was a really good goal there, and that's where the inconsistency lies. Like, I mean, that one is a really good finish. And then the next instance where he'll have pretty much exactly the same chance, he'll miss, and it doesn't really make an awful lot of sense to me. But in terms of another good point then, the 4-star is magical. I'm a massive fan of those work rates with regards to playing him in a 4-2-3-1. As I said previously, his ball control and dribbling is very good. As you can see in the clip there, very, very nice control. Manages to play it back out, gets the ball here. Lovely little ball, or I would say ball roll. It's not really a drag back or a ball roll. There's a combination of both. And then, of course, he puts the ball in the back of the net with the weak foot because, of course, he is right-footed. He, I wouldn't say is a little bit too tall. I think he's probably just about right. Lovely drag back there. And again, there's the inconsistency in the finishing. It doesn't make an awful lot of sense. That was point blank. All he had to do was slide it under the keeper. He did it, but he didn't get the accuracy correct, which is really strange. There's just a sliver of evidence of that sort of cross-field pass that he's more than capable of doing. I'm a big fan of his passing. It's very accurate, whether it be long range or short range. It is a bit of a mixed bag, but on the whole, I think you got a good card here, because you've got to consider the fact that this is free, right? I mean, I know time is a commodity for a lot of you, but for me and for a lot of people who just want to sit down and play the game, you can sort of muddle through Golovin easy enough. None of them were really too difficult. There are a few niggly things here or there with regards to Yedders Sidekick, but Golovin's requirements for the objective are pretty much straightforward. You don't have to go too far out of your way to get it done, and it was pretty straightforward. That's how he's the first review, really, because it was just, oh look, it's done, sort of thing. It wasn't me having to sit around and try and like grind it out like the last couple of weeks have been. Last, like Sabitzer and a few of the others have taken a lot longer than this guy to get done. But yeah, I know there's been a lot of negative talk about him in this review, but on the whole, I think he is actually a very good card. I think he's probably better suited to a super sub than he is starting in your team. He is very good in that sort of 4-2-3-1 cam role, and I did like the fact that he came back a lot, and his desire to get forward was really good. He felt quite quick with an engine. I think maybe he would feel a little bit faster, and I think he probably would be a little bit better on the ball as well, as his passing slightly more refined. Not that you need it to be, because his passing is fantastic anyway. But I think an engine is the play here. Unfortunately, I couldn't get one, so it is what it is. But the reason I've given him a 94 is because he's, of course, 89 rated and under. That's our category system, so he's not competing against the likes of Ben Yedders, Team of the Season card, and Mbappe and Neymar and all the rest of it. He's competing against the lower ones, so he is actually a very good card for that sort of rating, and I would say price range, but he's free, so I would more than recommend him. I really think he is a fantastic little card that you should go and pick up. Not quite ready for most people starting 11s, I'm sure, but as a super sub, a very good option. enjoyable to use as well. Let me know what you think of him in the comments. Are you going to unlock him? Have you already unlocked him? And of course, same goes for Idrissa Gueye as well. If you have enjoyed the video though, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.